Ooh. Oh, yep. That was not how I expected to catch one. I guess he ain't here yet. River rats, I wasn't planning on fishing today, but started thinking about dinner, and a fish sandwich sounded pretty darn good. So we're down here at the river. We're gonna try to catch us a fish sandwich. Let's go. River's pretty wide here, but it's not that deep. I'm gonna walk the bank a little ways and look for a spot where I can actually start wading. This might even be a spot where I could wade. Use my depth finder. It's about a foot. It's about a foot. I think I'm gonna zip the old legs off and walk around in the water. The legs of my pants, not my literal legs. Just so everybody, you know, understands that I'm sporting some cool convertible shorts. Nice thing about these, I'm all about functionality over aesthetics. I look dorky, but I mean, I look dorky without these things on. But to be able to walk through poison ivy and stuff and keep some of it off of your legs is pretty nice. Okay. I think I can see the bottom. Oh yeah. Walk in here. I doubt the water's real warm. I would be correct. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk a ways until I see something fishy. I guess I got 2 bobbers rigged up, but we're probably only gonna drift the one on Schlappy. They don't take much water to hide a catfish. We don't need that many. Be nice to catch a prime eater and then catch a few more just for fun. It is cool how shallow. I don't know, I think shallow, sandy, wide rivers are really neat. And this isn't a giant river, but it's shallow and sandy. I saw some stuff moving around in there. Probably casted past some fish, but maybe not, who knows. Most of the fish are done spawning, and with the water dropping, a lot of them get out as the water drops. So I don't know if we're gonna run into any giants, but oh, there's a plane. We just need some eaters. With the clouds, I was really hoping there'd be one up here, but I'd let her drift as far as I want to. Keep moving down closer to them logs. Yeah, I bet there's one over in these logs. We're gonna give them a chance. Or I'm gonna get hung up on that stick. No. No nibbles. I'll pitch in there a little closer to the bank. Felt good that there might be a little 1-pounder hiding in there that would look wonderful on a stringer. There still might be. Oh, there's a nibble. I was just thinking how it was weird. I haven't even had the bobber bounce. Like, it's one thing to not catch anything, but sure weird when you're not even getting bounces or anything. This is the first spot that I'm very intrigued by. Current's a little fast, but bet there's some depth anyway. Not that much depth. Nothing? Okay. Need to find some slower, deeper water. Well, I snagged my bobber out on that tree. And this is about the best looking spot I've seen so far, so we'll toss one out of the bottom while I mess with that hook and get my rigging stuff taken care of. Also just realized my shoelaces are untied. Thought there was eels swimming around my ankles. What a relief. Oh, wow, it's like 3 or 4 feet deep. Maybe. That's not a very heavy weight. At least 2 or 3. There might be one here. It'd be weird if there wasn't, actually. Alright, you can bite now, catfish. Shoelaces are tied. Everything's safe. OSHA approved. Oh, got a nibble. Ooh, oh, yep. That was not how I expected to catch one. I guess he ain't here yet. This is definitely fish sandwich sized. I just let the bobber drift down for a ways and then threw it in the rod holder in disgust because I hadn't had a bite yet. Figured I'd go get me a swig of water. What do we have? Is it a cat? Not positive. Oh yeah. That's what a fish sandwich looks like. Maybe a couple of them. Come here, buddy. Yep. Yeah, I was like, should I have got the stink bait or, you know, something? Because the cut bait wasn't working. I mean, this one's been sitting on the bottom right there for 5-10 minutes with just a peck, but I think we'll try that again. Let her drift down and then put it in the rod holder. I just figured they'd be active enough where I wouldn't have to do that, but you know what? At the end of the day, I wanted a fish sandwich, and you're gonna make a fish sandwich. Glad I had it sit in the rod holder. The rod would be gone. All right, you need to be on a stringer. Okay. He will do for what I want to accomplish food-wise. Now I kind of want to just catch a few just for fun-wise. Well, I suppose I'll try it again. Oh, a bunch of minnows just jumped there. Reeled this one in and cast it out further. See if that makes a difference. I guess it makes sense that you would be in the reduced current, not active, because we're post front right now, but we've been post front for enough days where I don't know if you'd call it post front. So I was hoping they'd be tuned up enough to hit a moving bait, but maybe not. It was still sweet to watch that bobber just go zip across the water. Well, it just got pecked on. Oh, he's running with it. He dropped it. Went to get some trail mix this time, hoping that I would get him a bite. Seems to. Apparently he likes water better than trail mix, but I mean, he's a fish, so that makes sense. Come on, man, trail mix is pretty good. Got him. Be a catfish and not a turtle. He's staying down. I'm not positive. Those soft shells do fight pretty hard. Reptiles are neat, just not on my fishing line. I'm not sure what we got here. Oh, yep. We are fishing, not turtling. Well, right now it seems more like we're turtling. Let me go grab my pliers. Just the way he pulled it down. Wheel slow and solid. Flatheads bite like that too. That wasn't a flatheady spot, so I'm like, huh, wonder if you're a turtle. I don't like messing with you guys. One, for my safety, and two, because I don't want to pester you if I can help it. Okay. See ya. No worse for the wear. After I run in with the reptile, decided I'm gonna try to slide downriver. I just don't know how deep this is gonna be. Based on everything I'd seen prior to this, I would think it would be pretty shallow, but it's like 5 feet deep out there. Well, so far it's not very deep, but it is plenty muddy. Now we're getting deep and muddy. I just kicked a log. It scared me a little. Just don't want to go too much more than knee deep because like my keys and wallet and phone and all that other stuff that I could have put in a waterproof pouch or something, but I didn't bring one, so it makes it hard to do that. Making some progress, pretty good progress, and there's even a sandbar up here. More sand than mud. This might be the end of the line where I can go without getting all my belongings wet. Though I could throw them in my backpack. I don't think I want to get that wet. It's like 65. Which also might explain why the catfish aren't like hammering, because it was 95 on Monday. So yeah, big temp swings usually mean tougher fishing. Or who knows? I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the other side of the river or not. So there's a nice bend and there's a sandbar and some logs on the downstream side. I think might be worth fishing if we can get there. Oh, this is probably going to be the last area we fish. It's almost dinner time after all. Get the rod holders out. Oh, we got some action. Are you a catfish or a turtle? It hit it very reptile-like. You dropped it either way. Oop. Getting some nibbles. Just take it. There we go. I accidentally turned my camera off when I meant to turn it on. You know, simple tasks are difficult for some simple-minded people like myself. Oh yeah, sweet. Had to battle them over that sandbar drop off. Makes it a little more fun. You're lucky. Already got dinner taken care of. There we go. Yeah, I got distracted by the bobber, and then this guy grabbed it and pulled the bottom rod down. Yeah, the leeches on him kind of make me just another clue for what I was thinking. I got one on me. Gross. Yeah, he's been just sitting on the bottom. I got two of them on me, where the leeches get on them easier when they ain't moving around. One more? Would that be too much to ask? Possibly. I'm gonna throw bait out there and see. Alright, hopefully this doesn't turn to quicksand. It'd be a real bummer way to end the trip. Seems relatively sturdy at the moment. That's a satisfying kerplunk. It's definitely a slower day, but we got one for food, one for fun, and feels like dinner time. The dogs were happy. I was home. They got fed and watered. Now it's my turn to be fed and watered. I'm going to make the most delicious, unhealthy fish sandwich. And simple. It's not very complicated. Really, the only thing other than frying the fish, putting a piece of cheese on it and slapping it on a piece of bread, or a couple pieces of bread, is my bread. I'm going to toast it in butter on a skillet. And you could accomplish the same thing with a toaster, but I don't have a toaster. Get the oil hot. I'm counterbalancing my unhealthy toast with healthier oils. Going the avocado oil route. I just realized there's no Frank's Red Hot inside, and that's a problem. Easy skip. All right, crisis avoided. We're good there. And I already got all the red meat trimmed off of these fillets, but I'm gonna cut each one of them in half and they'll fit on a piece of toast a little bit better. How are we doing here? Yep, that's gonna be deliciously terrible for me. Okay. You've probably seen me do this if you've seen very many of my videos, but I just used the Frank's as the egg wash. And any fishiness, it does a good job of masking that. Which when you trim the red meat off, there isn't too much. It just adds a good flavor. Usually I just use the regular, but happen to have this laying around, so with the buffalo route. You don't have to let it sit in there very long. Just a few minutes and you're good to go. You're like, how do you get away with frying fish inside? Ella's not here. Don't tell her. The toast is very toasty. Time for some fish. This should cool that grease off pretty quick. I'm gonna have one heck of a mess to clean up when I'm done with all this. It's gonna be worth it. That's some pretty superb gold crispiness, I'd say. Golden brown. Golden delicious. And the trick, if there is a trick, is to get the cheese on them while they're hot. It kind of melts. Look at me all Betty Crocker like this is something complicated. It's literally a piece of bread, a piece of fish, and a piece of cheese. That's the best part. It's just simple and good. Part of the messy table. It's pretty real life, I guess. All right. The cheese didn't melt like I hoped it would. Or maybe I'm just too hungry to wait. Still good. Mission accomplished. It's worth all the walking. Walking's good for you, so it works out all together, but it's a fun little afternoon, evening. I got some work ahead of me. Thankfully, I got some furry friends that I'm sure will, help carry that responsibility of making sure there's no leftovers. Just get down. Appreciate the heck out of you taking time to watch. Hope you enjoyed it. Probably not as much as I'm enjoying this sandwich, but hopefully you enjoyed it. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. If you want to support me, you can check out my merch. I'm actually wearing Creek Fishing Adventures merch, and he's got a cool channel. If you like my channel, you'll probably like his channel. He does more like smallmouth stuff, not the dirty old catfish like I like, but you can check out my merch. It's at my website, rivercertified.com. Yeah, if not, that's cool. Appreciate the heck out of you taking time to watch. Either way, I'm rambling. I'm very tired. Thanks for watching. Hope you catch a giant.